Today on the show, this is a manual Ford transmission. Ford in German stands for Für Opas reicht das, which means as much as it's good enough for grandpa. So the guy was at the dealership and they drained his transmission fluid. Well, needless to say, they never got it back in. So this is a perfectly good manual transmission out of a Mustang or something, I was told. Doesn't really matter. It's a aluminum injection molded casting, and well, if you want to put oil in it, it needs a drain plug. So today I gotta use this machine here. 100% argon gas. We dial the frequency up a little bit to focus the arc. Normally I would like a lower frequency for better heat saturation, but I'm gonna go up a little bit from my standard 30 or 40 hertz. Let's see, we'll try this. If that doesn't work, we'll go a little bit higher, like 110, 120. The balance I'm gonna keep nice and low. Just about 60% electrode negative penetration, 40% cleaning on that casting. 6 amp starting, 165, 75 max pedal. And let's see how that works out for us. We are going to be an AC TIG standard, and I'm gonna do a soft wave on both sides, high frequency start, and you've seen the parameters. So we're operating with 0.2 second pre-flow, no slope down, 10 seconds, 9.5 seconds post flow. And let's see where that gets us. We have this heavy hitter torch here, HH350, with some edge front end consumables, 330 seconds serrated tungsten. And for everybody who thinks that I'm just dropping these names because they pay me or because whatever, the real deal is I'm really sharing insider information with you here, because I used cheap stuff, standard run-of-the-mill consumables before, and they only worked so well for me, and this job was a total breeze with some proper nice equipment. The plan is to use one of those weld-on half couplings from Amazon here. The way how these guys work, this is a quarter NPT, like a pipe thread. I have a pipe plug for this. This, where the chamfer is, that's typically where you either seat it into a plate for a tank and weld around it, or have a place for the weld to go. The finished product is supposed to look something like this. So we have to weld this in without distorting this fitting too much. Well, Amazon sells them in a 2-pack, so we got 2 cracks at this. We'll try this with some 330 seconds filler and see how that works for us. So this one here is a quarter NPT pipe plug. Has a hex on there. You can use a crescent wrench or a 12-point socket. NPT stands for National Pipe Taper. It's a tapered thread. It'll seal in the threads. So you use a little bit tape or dope on it. There's no O-ring. There is no sealed surface other than in the threads. I'm gonna leave this out to weld it. That usually works better. Even if it distorts a little bit, I have a tap I can chase that with. Either with the vacuum cleaner, sucking on it as I'm retapping it, or turning it on its side or upside down so the chips fall out when I retap it. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, let's grind the tungsten. Dip that a couple too many times, huh? Are you close or what?
Yeah.
Are you on 1 or on 3?
I'm on 3.
Then you're probably too close. So right here, about 1/3 of a stick left. This is just black from somebody may or may not have dipped there. There's no actual hole in there. And then when you look at this, the part got the hottest right back there, but no threads are rolled over, nothing is deformed. That should all be in good working condition. Well, these craters look deeper on video than in real life, but it doesn't hurt to dig them out with a screwdriver just a little bit and give it another dab there. So you can tell there's really absolutely no pinhole, it's just a little bit underfilled. But for good measure, I mean, everywhere it seems to have adhered just fine. A little bit peppering in the weld there, that's a given on the contaminated material. Now you decide, does this look any better? Sometimes it's just when you know you're good enough and everything looks right, it's just time to stop. Luckily, I didn't screw this up. So after it's fully cooled down, try to insert the plug. Goes in by hand real easy. Comes out real easy, nothing distorted. I'd say this is good to go.